going to try to complete the whole template today, and for the purpose we need to probably edit the last two sections. I'm thinking also of removing this image here because it doesn't seem to fit into the template and it takes too much space, or maybe just change the layout. I will be thinking about this one. And yeah, just finishing the last sections about booking a free trial, or more specifically a lesson, and then adding a couple of frequently asked questions and updating the footer. If we can do all that in 30 minutes, it would be amazing. If not, I will probably edit the last couple of details off camera, or maybe I can also work on it and do it in another short video next time. Hi there, welcome back. How are you? Let's start maybe with the change of this one. I don't think I would keep the image, so maybe we can remove the image altogether by going to layers and maybe just hiding it for now. And let's see how it looks like without it. Maybe it is slightly more bare, but we'll see. I'll revert the change, or maybe choose a different section for this one. But for now, let's leave it as it is. And in the meantime, you can let me know in the comments where you are coming from, like where you're tuning in, and how is your Monday starting. Are you excited? Let me see. So for this one, I don't think I will add a call to action button like we said. Let's talk about your goals. I think that was more of like previous draft that we had. So I think we will remove this one and replace it with I think this is more like a final call to action, and maybe we can remove it, the whole section, and put it down. Let's see if I can actually just change positions with the other one. Yes, so I'm going to put here the name of the section to be CTA or final CTA. This one will be renamed and will be called FAQ or frequently asked questions. This one will be get in touch, if we're actually going to keep this one. Get in touch. This helps you organize later on your whole website if you need to rearrange your sections, so you don't have to wonder which one it was. This one is going to be named packages, and also helps with the naming of the anchors. So if you want to make different anchors to different sections, you can easily find the section, go to the inspector here on the right, go down, create an anchor, and it will take immediately the name that you already have created for the section itself. And this one, welcome, gets it from the pre-designed section, so I'm going to rename it to options, package options intro. This one is book your free trial. This is team members, but we're going to rename it to testimonials. And this one, how it works. This is the breakdown of the process and everything. So this is important, how it works. Infographics, this is more of like statistics or more of like a social proof. Social proof plus stats. This one is about the tutor. Hi Pui, how are you? Where are you joining us from? And this is hero section. How is your Monday going? Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate. I'm having a coffee in my piggy cup like usual. Her name is Princess. Let us know where you're joining us from and how is your Monday going. Are you productive today or taking it off? Like, what are you up to? All right. In the meantime, while you answer, we will focus on let's say lessons. Let's see. Do I have that many lessons or even more now? Because I think I did the number increases every week. So about the lessons, we will say individual lessons. Individual lessons fitting students time or schedule. New lessons fitting student schedule. 14 plus students. Students from different ages and backgrounds. Five-star reviews. What should we include for the 5-star reviews? Like what an additional information does it need? Let me see how many lessons. Oh, 438. Okay, we're gonna add 438. I think that number looks better. Yes. So 5-star reviews. Let's say creating safe space for all students to make their learning experience easier. Okay, 7 super tutor badges. 7 super tutor. This means like the super tutor is like someone who fits certain criteria, I think, on Preply, whether it's like good performance, having lots of students, having good reviews, and no cancellations. Yes, I remember. So consistency. That's funny, but how do I spell, like, how do I write it in a more understanding way? One of Preply's most popular super tutors. Because I'm saying that, I will show you why. I'm one of the most popular. I don't know how much other teachers are getting as, how to say, visibility, but for the last 90 days my profile has been seen 7,000 times, and for the last 7 days, only 7 days, 3,000 times. So that's quite a lot. And all my statistics here that need to be checked for being super tutor are on 100. So I think that works well. Creating safe for our students. I think I will keep it as a short as this one. And I think now the section looks much more coherent and cohesive. We still have this explanation of the steps and how everything works. The students' testimonials, free trial, and these my package options. I'm not sure about it, but we will see later. The pricing in detail. This is. Let me see where was my notes. There it is. So 2 lessons once a week, $80. So this is 4 times 1 equals $80 a month. I think this is a good explanation of how much it costs, and maybe we can edit the text and make it a little bit bold. And this one is 8 times twice a week, 8 lessons twice a week. Maybe I can add the week here. 8 lessons 2 times a week equals, that was 160. Okay, 8 lessons. Maybe I can change this one as well. 8 lessons once a week. 80 a month. I should add here a month, or maybe just the M. It will be enough with a little space. Perfect. And I will copy this text and put it here, and then change it just to 12,3,230. 12,3,240. Okay, now I think it makes more sense how much are the lessons, each package, and how much it costs. A single lesson, our latest 20 making. Okay, now the frequently asked questions. If you're a student and you want to start English lessons, what would you ask? Maybe create a simple and short FAQ for potential students regarding pricing, I will input this here. Lesson length, is it 20 or 25? Let me check again. 25 minutes. 25 minutes trial lesson. What else did the student ask me? Let me check. Which language do we use in class? %95 English and Bulgarian or Croatian when necessary. What else do students ask me? Let me think about it. It's a question about weekend lessons. Weekend lessons only on Saturday morning. Saturday morning to early afternoon. Flexible scheduling up to 24 hours before the lesson. What else? Automatically renewed subscription. And what else? Technical details. Google account for Google Docs and Meet. And I think that's it. Okay, let's see if Claude can actually give us a good FAQ based on what I told about my lessons. How long are the lessons? That's a good question. If they don't read the, how do you call it? If they don't read the how it works, by the end that the students come to the end of the website, they will probably want to actually learn more through this section. Let's see the interface of the FAQs and how can we change them. Okay, general. Let's edit this one. How long are the lessons? Regular lessons are 25 minutes. The trial is 25. So you can meet, discuss your goals and see if you're a good fit. That's good. And now we're gonna press save. I don't know why it takes so long, but it might be my Wi-Fi. Come on. What are the other questions? The other questions are, what packages do you offer? What languages do we speak during class? That's one of my upcoming students that asked me, I think on Friday. Can I take lessons on weekends? What if I need to reschedule? And what do I need for lessons, like preparation? Some students also feel like they need to bring some extra materials or they need something extra for the lesson, but that's really not the case, just good internet connection, Google Meet and Google Docs. How does the subscription work and what happens after a book? Okay, I hope this was saved. Now it was saved. Okay, let's edit the next question and let's add the one about what packages do you offer, and then add the names and the structure of the packages. So chill, strong intense will renew automatically each month unless you can. So I think that's a good reminder. Okay, the next one is what language do we speak during class? Editing this one. So we use 90% of the time English. That's how you will improve faster. I can switch to Bulgarian or Croatian when you are stuck on something tricky. I think the general should be. I think we can keep one section of questions. I don't think we need this one, so I'm going to delete this one. And I'm going to try to rename it maybe and add a new FAQ. Next question will be, can I take lessons on the weekends? Saturday mornings and early afternoons only. Weekday slots are more flexible. Okay, perfect. And we need, what if I need to reschedule? No problem. Just let me know at least 24 hours before the lesson. Experiences with less notice count as used lesson. That's a really good tip. Because truly, if you are late for a lesson or you forget that you have a lesson, that lesson is being charged and you don't get your money back because you didn't reschedule. And what do we need for the lessons? A Google account for Google Meet and share docs where we will take notes and track your progress, stable internet and quiet spot talk. And of course, positive vibes. How does the subscription work? I think I will set up this through Stripe. Your package renews automatically each month on the same date. Want to pause on calendar? Just give me a heads up before your renewal date. That's great. What happened after I book? We have the trial lesson. You will get a Google Meet link and share doc before your first lesson. You'll use the same doc throughout our time together. It will become your personal progress tracker and homework notebook. Okay, now that we added the questions, I wonder if I go to edit, maybe the categories. Let me see. General about the lessons. This is how you rename a category. And now when we go back, let's preview and see how it looks like. Your questions answered. So how long are the lessons? What packages do you offer? What languages do we speak during class? Everything is here. Perfect. Maybe we would need another lesson another video where we create we make sure that the whole template is responsive, because I knew that this will look weird on tablet and on mobile. So maybe this week we're gonna do the responsiveness and fix this squished layout, because this looks okay, but this is not okay. So let me know in the comments if you would like to learn and see how I fix responsiveness on Wix Studio. And also if you're curious about learning and using Wix Studio by yourself, I'm also creating a Wix Studio course that you can get later this month or maybe next month, whenever it's ready. So let me know in the comments after the video or now if you're interested, so I can put you on the list. And once it's ready to contact you. So I think for now we have completed 80, maybe 85% of the whole thing. And we have, let's talk about your goals. Book a free 25 minutes consultation and you'll figure out what you need and whether we're a good fit. No commitment required. Okay, I think this one doesn't look bad as a final one. Let's fix the booking forms. What do I need in the forms? Based on this input, we will qualify inquiries and questions. So for now we have first name, last name, email, phone. We really don't need that one, so we're gonna delete it. Company, organization, we also don't need it, so we're gonna delete this one. Email, of course, for getting back to the person. Last name we do need, but is it required? Not really. So I'm going to save it like this to make it a little bit more flexible for the user. And I hope it loads. It couldn't save the form. How come? Okay. Limit characters. Okay. Let's see how we can help. What's on your mind? Okay. Submit your question. And now save. It seems like it's not saving the progress, but let's see if I go to preview. Refresh and try again. Let's see. Okay, it looks good, actually. Enter my form. This is what happens after. Thanks. I received your submission. Will get back to you as soon as possible. Message display time 8 seconds. Okay. New submission received for contacts. Advanced reCAPTCHA, yes. Okay, I think that's good for now. Let's try to save it again. Okay, this time it's saved. Submissions. Here will be our submissions from the form. The preview and edit. Let's see. General. Choices, dates, payments, buttons. Oh, it didn't save our text that we mentioned here. Really? What on your mind? Save. Okay, get a quote, change to submit your question. All right. Okay. Now I wonder if I can change the visual of it all. Oh, I don't have to too much. So this is our form right now after the redesign, but still I want this, I don't know if you can see it, it's a little bit of blue green placeholder color. I want to remove it. I'm going to go to design, form fields, fill color and opacity. I want to remove this or change it to something else. Let's see if it will allow me. And I want this to be 25 or even less, 10. Just a slight highlight. Border width, okay. Set regular, what about hover? That's how it will look like. Let's make it the dark blue, but 10%. And then on error, a red color, okay. Okay, I think it looks good, except that the error it's not that red, except the messages. But we will test it out and see how it looks in the end. But for now, I think that will be it. Let me change the color of the shape, the name at least. And here I'm going to change all these details as well. Edit text. Made with Wix Studio, that looks good. And this is 2025. Okay, I think we have like a pretty much finalized look of the template. We would need to connect all the buttons to the right links next time we see each other, probably tomorrow. Figure out if you're going to keep this layout here or we're gonna change it. And fix the responsiveness. Honestly, that's all that it's left, and animations. So if you want to follow along, make sure you subscribe and see how we are going to redesign and the final footer, and also how we're going to make the whole website responsive and fitting the screens like mobile, because here we have like lots of issues with the columns. That's most common one, and some of this spacing and layout arrangement is not working well, so it does need a touch up. And also let's see how is the menu, because we shouldn't forget that one, when it's open and when it's closed, how it functions. So yeah, make sure to subscribe and share with a friend that might be interested in the same content, and see you tomorrow. Let's preview it one more time. Thank you for the support and for liking, subscribing, and being on the stream. See you tomorrow. This is the video, the other statistics, this little hover interactions. Okay, thank you so much and see you next time. Bye bye.